It really came about when we created a social group on a website. And Stupidass, the name itself was a joke that had started on a forum where, I came up with this saving trail users from potentially inherently dangerous, aggressive, and silly stunts. We were supposed to be a group that was out maintaining trails, making them safer, almost like taking the rocks and features out of trails, and everybody got really upset about it.
I was the one that had told them that we should start like a private social club on the group that we were on, and then he had talked about making that into a website.
How long have I been affiliated with Stupidass? Well, I've been a Stupidass for much longer than I've actually known the Stupidasses. It's probably been a couple of years, I would say. How long have I known you people?
I met these guys about 4 or 5 years ago. I was a newbie just getting into riding, and I had met Art. And they were doing their full-face Thursday ride. This is all before Stupidass kind of was in its early infant stages of forming the group. These guys have all been riding with each other for a lot longer than I've known them.
Well, I used to do a lot of the group rides. We used to do switchback cycle, where we had shop rides we used to do every Tuesday and Thursdays. But that was always a lot of fun, and that kind of got me, into riding with a group of people, and started building a camaraderie.
So there's another group called the Fockers. Free Riders of Orange County. That goes many years, so I'm like original member with them. And all it is just a bunch of guys acting like kids, like 12 years old, and here we are, middle-aged men, just weekend warriors. And it's a lot of fun.
I guess my worst injury would be a separated shoulder, 3rd-degree separation.
Separated shoulder.
3rd-degree separation.
Jammed shoulders, sprained ankles.
Might go in for surgery to get that fixed.
First ride on my true downhill bike. I get launched 15 feet headfirst into a log.
Cracked ribs.
Cracked ribs.
Ribs broke.
My helmet smashes to pieces.
I stuck a 2-inch hole in my side, the handlebars.
I'm out cold. My friends are holding me like a baby.
Recovering from a back injury.
I have all this blood come out my ear.
Lots of scrapes, some stitches.
Bruises, cuts, scrapes.
They think I'm just done. They're like, is DT all right? They're like, no. And so they're slapping my face, and I finally come to 15 minutes.
How much time do we have? Because we could go on for a little while.
And then I had a concussion. I keep asking the same questions about 1,000 times.
I just severely strained my thoracic.
And so they played a great joke. They're like, we should tell DT's wife he's really hurt. I go, I'm married?
Thoracic. That's it, yeah.
They let me think that for 2 hours. I had no clue. I'm like, what's she like?
Whatever, the upper back.
The list goes on. It's a sport, as we say, and in a sport, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you're going to take a fall. And different severity, some days you walk away from it, some days you're going to end up in the hospital. It's just the way the sport goes.
It's said that there's really 2 types of mountain bikers. There's the mountain biker that's crashed, and there's the mountain biker that's going to crash. You absolutely will get injured if you're doing this for any length of time.
A constant state of controlled chaos. And sometimes you can't control that chaos as well as you'd like to.
A good helmet helps a lot. Wear shin and knee guards, have body armor on. We don't always wear this stuff a lot of times. Usually at the very bare minimum, gloves, full face, and something to protect the knees and or the shins.
On days like this where we're not really doing a lot of pedaling, I can wear what's called a pressure suit. I'm wearing one right now. It has some chest protection, has shoulder protection, and spinal protection.
Sometimes I ride like a sissy. I try to stay within my limits. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I try to keep that in mind. I might not ride what everybody else rides. I ride within my comfort zone, and I check up on the brakes every now and then.
We take the sport very seriously as far as taking care of the trails. It's a big giving community. I mean, the trail you're on right now, I've personally put in at least 20 or 30 hours last winter when it was raining, along with about 15 or 20 other people. I mean, we kind of adopt a trail and really take care of it because, you know, we ride it and a lot of other people ride it. So, you know, it's our way of giving back to the mountain biking community.
Mountain bikers contribute a lot to trail building, trail maintenance. In fact, after the rains that we had this year with all the mudslides, it was mountain bikers that got out there and fixed everything. I'm sure there were some hikers, but you know, the ratio of mountain biker to hiker was probably 10 to 1.
Definitely, we probably do more work than hikers for sure. Guys are sometimes every week, every other week, you know, making them so the trails are sustainable, you know, great for riding, flowy, whether it's like trail work, brushing it. Just 2 weeks ago, we did this really remote trail out and went from Idlewild to Palm Springs. I spent 7 hours brushing it the day before, and then I took all these guys on it. We're just going through brush and 50-mile-an-hour winds and hiding from the Indians. That's what riding's about.